Our good buddy Jerry Irby for his good buddy Ernest Tubb to sing when they were both working as undertakers. There's a good line on working, but in spite of the vicissitudes of the global economy, it's always steady. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, my sweetheart has gone and I'm so lonely. She said that she and I were through. Well, I started drinking for pastime, driving nails in my coffin over you. I'm just driving nails in my coffin every time I drink a bottle of booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin, driving those nails over you. Get up my hammer, son. Now ever since the day that we parted, I've been so sad and so blue. Yeah, I'm always thinking of you, love, and I just can't stop drinking that booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin every time I drink a bottle of booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin, driving those nails over you. You don't want me, there's nothing left I can lose. I'm just driving nails in my coffin and worrying my darling over you. I'm just driving nails in my coffin every time I drink a bottle of booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin, driving those nails over you. I'm just driving those nails over you. Yes, they go together. Thank you. Things go better with drinking than smoking. Although smoking is a terrible idea, you should not smoke. Musicians tend to be one of the last groups in society that do smoke. Right? It's because they make poor life choices, like becoming musicians. This is a fantastic song written by Merle Travis and Tex Williams, all about smoking from back in the days when people smoked right in movies, even if they were a doctor. It was like, it's very common. You've got to believe me on this. Black and white, people are going to smoke. If the movie starts as black and white, there will be smoking. But I digress once again. Well, I'm a fellow with a heart of gold, with the ways of a gentleman. I've been told the kind of a guy that wouldn't even harm a flea. But if me and a certain character met the guy that invented that cigarette, well, I'd murder that son of a gun in the first degree. Now, it ain't 'cause I don't smoke myself, and I don't reckon they hinder your health. I've smoked them all my life, and I ain't dead yet. But nicotine slaves are all the same, whether it's a petting party or a poker game. Everything's gotta stop while they have a cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, tell St. Peter's Golden Gate that you hate to make you wait. You just gotta have another cigarette. Had a game of chance the other night. Old Dame Fortune was treating me right. Those kings and queens just kept on rolling around. Well, I got it full and I bet it high, but my bluff did not work on a certain guy. Just kept on raising and laying his money down. Well, he'd raise me and I'd raise him. I sweated blood, you gotta sink or swim. Well, he finally called it, did not raise the bet. I said, Ace is full, pal, how about you? He said, I'll tell you in a minute or two, but right now I gotta have me another cigarette. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait. You just gotta have another cigarette. Now the other night I had a date with an attractive woman from the United States. She was so pretty I couldn't remember my name. She said she loved me and it seemed to me like everything's about how it ought to be. So hand in hand we strolled down Lover's Lane. She was oh so far from a chunk of ice and her smooching party was going real nice. So help me Hannah, I think I'd have been there yet. But I gave her a kiss, a little squeeze, and she said, Dave, excuse me please, but do you think you can find me a marijuana cigarette? Thank you very much. Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Puff, 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 and if you smoke yourself to death, tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait. You just gotta have another cigarette. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait. You just gotta have another cigarette. Tell St. Peter at the Golden Gate that you hate to make him wait. You just gotta have another cigarette.